Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Is this considered a shelfie? It's not a shelf beer for me. This beer does not exist in Southern California. Comes courtesy of my man John. I appreciate you. This is, I think it's just called Narragansett Lager. Or just lager, maybe. Narragansett's the brewery. And the can just says lager. So I don't know if it's called Narragansett Lager or just lager. I've had a lot of comments on my channel doing budget beers and lager reviews, and everyone's like, have you ever had Narragansett? We are finally having it. So it says since 1890, they're in Rochester, right? Narragansett Brewing Company, Rochester, New York. You can visit them at gansett.com. It says, hi neighbor, have a Gansett. Is that the nickname for it? We're having Gansets. This actually has a date on it, but it's smudged, so I cannot read it. So let's get into it. I'm excited. It's fun when people are like, have you had this? Have you had this? Have you had this? I've had a lot of Narragansett comments. I love me some lagers. I love me some Team Low ABV. I didn't even look to see if the ABV's on here. I'm slipping. Dun, 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 dun. 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces, no ABV. Because you know what? Fuck every single one of us. We're not going to tell you. We're going to print all of this rad stuff. There's a logo talking about sold on merit, made on honor, lager. It tells you a pint. It says, hey neighbor. But not the ABV, because this is what Narragansett's saying to all of us. Don't know. 4% range? Who knows? You know what? Who cares? Let's drink 30 of these. How? You've been around since 1890 and you do not put the ABV on your can? Like, come on. People, I get upset about it, and people are like, well, you know, sometimes a brewery, they print stickers with the ABV on it and it varies. There's a range and they just can't reprint it. Like, I just want to punch you in your face when you say stuff like that. Reprint stickers. How about that? My goodness gracious. We have to know what we're drinking. We have to. It should be illegal not to have ABV percent on a can of beer. I will die on that hill. I will fight every single one of you. Let's see what this beer smells like. It looks copper. I'm pissed because there's no ABV. It smells grassy. It smells refreshing. It smells crisp. It smells bready. It smells sweet. It almost smells kind of like honey-ish. Like, I mean, I was never a honey eater. I always ate fake honey, like Honey Nut Cheerios. But it has like that sweet kind of honey bready thing. Almost smells like, now that I'm saying that, grainy, kind of cereal-y. But lots of grass, sweetness. I don't smell hops in this. So it doesn't have like that. If anyone like was offended by hops, like, oh, it's too hoppy, I don't like that. You're not going to have that problem with this beer. The problem you're going to have is you're not going to know how fucking drunk you're going to get drinking it. I will never stop complaining about that, ever. Stop complaining about no ABV, bro. Smells good. Just going to taste it. John, cheers. Thanks, bro. I mean, you could chug those. That's a crusher of beer. It is sweet. It is crackery, cereal-y, grainy, bready, but light, and just like crisp. Nice little dry finish. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I drank some Miller High Life recently in Chicago. I don't know if it was like the keg they were. I had never had Miller High Life on draft before, and this little bar had it on draft, so I got it. And it just tasted really like overly sweet. This to me is reminding me of Miller High Life, but without like that crazy sweetness. I like this a lot. It's just super easy drinking. Like I said, grassy, bready, cereal grain with like a little bit of honey sweetness. It's a crusher. I mean, this is good stuff. If this was available to me, I would have this in my fridge. Why not? Don't know the price point, don't know the ABV, but this is a 16-ounce can. There's not. I'm trying to think. The only, like, if I walk into a store or a gas station here in Southern California and want like a 16 ounce or a 24 ounce, like tall can or tall boy, whatever you want to call them, it's gonna be Anheuser-Busch product or Bud or Miller, whatever, Molson, Miller, Coors, whatever it's called. It's gonna be those two, all of that. We don't have like a local, like, lager. You can get, I can, well, it's not local to me. It's Northern California. I can get tall cans of like Sierra Nevada pale ale, but it's not a lager. So stuff like this is not available to me. I wish it was, because this is really, really good. I like it. I mean, it's nothing mind blowing. It's nothing that's going to change your life, but it's a really solid, tasty, easy drinking lager. So we'll leave it at that. What do you guys pay for this? Does it come in 6-packs? 6-packs of 16 ounce cans are my favorite. Those are the best. Pizza Port out here does that. I love it. But yeah, wondering price point, availability. Like, where is this available? Obviously East Coast. They're in New York. So New York, New England. Is it down south near Florida? Down near like Louisiana, Texas? Do you guys get this? I don't know, but that's Narragansett. I'm glad I got to drink it. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Let's talk about it, shall we? I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.